It was awesome. What did I like the most? I liked the knowledge the most, everything I learned. I didn't really like grow up like learning much about fitness or nutrition, a little bit of mental toughness, but I've been like trying to accumulate knowledge the last few years, and this was like a plethora of goodness that like I'm gonna keep gnawing on forever, but that's probably the most. Plus, having like a warrior family and having support was huge too. Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, other than accomplishing my goal, I think my biggest success was what I've learned to keep on going to make this like a lifelong habit and figure out what I can do to like be my daily routine. Not the extreme things I've done the last few days, but
We all have, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so I feel like I have wrapped myself around like how I can accomplish that. So it's just going to be a matter of like what you said, like recommitting every day to keep going. And yeah, so I think the biggest success is that.
Very cool.
It was hardest to stay consistent. As you know, I had a couple setbacks and they were kind of bad. It set me back quite a bit. I mean, I think the first half I like stayed in the same spot, and then I realized I needed to kick it into gear, and so I did. So yeah, and with my setbacks, it's more of like a mental thing. I mean, I think most are, where I kind of get in this mode where like I haven't eaten very good, and then I get down on myself about everything that's going on in my life. So it like messes with me, so I'm like, oh, I can't do anything good ever again. It's so dramatic. But yeah, that was hardest, to be consistent. So I'm still learning this, but it would be how to offset the little plummets that I made. Yeah, one time we talked about like having go-to things being set up where, like, if you know that you're not in a really good mental place, like what you're gonna do to get out of it, and to have a warrior thought and continue with warrior thoughts and thinking. I'm sorry, what was the question again? I can't remember where I was going with this.
Actually, it's okay, we could totally go offline. What did you learn about yourself?
Oh yeah.
I had to think about it too. You know, just feel free to go wherever you want with it.
Okay. So yeah, so that's one that I am like still trying to adapt and trying to put in, but yeah, so that is one. And then like continuing to have warrior thoughts. So like not only like physical stuff, but like everything else. Like you really can do anything you want in life. Anything. If you have the motivation and direction and drive to get there, nothing can set you back. Anything. I mean, nothing. I totally would recommend this. Like, it has been a life-changing thing. I'd recommend it to anyone who feels like they've tried to make a lot of changes, trying to lose weight or become more fit, but hasn't really found success. It really puts you to the grind, and it puts you to the test, and you gotta like dig deep and really push yourself. But once you do, like, you can do anything after that. So anyone who's in that realm, I would totally suggest it. And then any other thoughts? It's just been really, really good. Like, I feel like I'm on the like beginning/middle peak of trying to improve my fitness and health overall and life. And it's going to be a lifelong pursuit, but now I have even more knowledge than I had before, which is a lot that I've gained over the last 90 days. And I'm excited to keep going.
Just go ahead.
Okay.
Right there. Yep, you're still on.
I had another thought, so you can't go yet. Sorry.
I love it.
might have just forgot it.
Oh! It was cold. It's getting to our brain.
Okay, so you said in a text once, today, why we didn't succeed as much as we wanted to. Yeah, so I set my goal like pretty shallow, pretty low. I could have gone a lot more. I mean, I doubled my goal, which is awesome, but I still feel like I could have gone more. But when you think about why you didn't achieve it, I think it comes down to the moments that you feel weak and you can't really keep going. And that is like the difference between victim thinking or victor thinking. And it's hard to train your brain and train yourself to have victor thinking and be a warrior versus giving in to moments of weakness where you want that ice cream sundae or burger or whatever it is or whatever other case it might be. But yeah, I think like it's similar to learning how to lift properly, where it takes 1,000 repetitions. Maybe it doesn't take that long mentally, but the more you make warrior choices in moments of weakness like that, the more that like you really like become a warrior and warrior thinking, and you can do anything.
That's awesome.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it.